Forge Garden song, take one. Howdy and welcome to Santa Clara University's own Forge Garden.
This is your chance to learn, grow, and engage with one of the most important parts of campus.
Today we'll be sharing with you everything we've learned over the past quarter, walking you through the garden and hopefully inspiring you to come here yourself.
So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Let's go. Hey, welcome to the greenhouse. This is where seeds go to germinate. It's also where I am reminded how much the human body can sweat. Come check out our resident seedling. This is a newly sprouted parsley plant. You can see its cotyledons, the first two leaves there, gently peeking up above the soil. They're the first to start the process of photosynthesis. This one's called the true leaf. So why do these plants like hanging out in this sauna, really hot environment? Well, the truth is, here at the Forge, most plants need a warm, nutrient-rich, and pest-free environment to get a kickstart on life. Soon they'll grow big enough to be transplanted out into the real world.
I remember when this seedling was just a little youngster waiting to be germinated. Now he's got all the nutrients necessary to go take on the real world.
That's right. They sure do grow up fast. A lot of that is due to their very special nutrient-rich diet. Over here, come check it out. We got the magical soil, a mixture of coconut coir micronutrients and the proper balance, mixed with the big six of nitrogen,
Phosphorus,
potassium,
calcium,
magnesium,
and sulfur.
help to make sure that this plant, that little parsley plant, is strong enough to get out there in the garden bed. Okay, so now we're gonna go check out some of our cover crop beds, complete with fava beans and veg.
So what we do is we let the cover crop grow up and then we cut it down. And the nitrogen of those crops are then absorbed into the soil. Plants in this bed fix the nitrogen better than most.
The best are legumes.
But don't just take it from me, let's hear from Matt Ryan, one of our classmates, an expert in the field.
I'm working on my 3-year crop plan for the urban agriculture practicum. We're going to start off with heavy feeders one season, lead into light feeders the next season, then nitrogen fixers and cover crops. That's going to repeat for 3 years.
Awesome. Impressive. Matt and our fellow classmates made those crop rotational plans 3 years out.
Let's ask Catherine, the Forge Garden Manager, to see how else students can get involved in the Forge here.
We try to do that as much as we can. So we work with, some of the obvious departments like environmental studies and sciences and biology, bring a ton of classes out here to use this space. But we also work with engineering, and they've done building projects here. Today they actually just completed a solar panel charging station and a rainwater harvesting barrel on our greenhouse. So the Bronco Urban Garden Program, or BUG for short, is our outreach program where we work in the community, and we have 2 school gardens at 2 elementary schools in San Jose.
As you can see, we have an incredible student resource here at the Forge Garden. And as a result, interest in urban ag continues to increase here at Santa Clara. Can you describe a Forge program, what it does and why it's important?
So every week we have a community farm stand that's donation-based, and everyone, students, staff, faculty, and just people from Santa Clara are welcome to come by and purchase our produce that we grow for any amount of money that they can afford. And what I think is most important about it is we grow a lot of varieties of vegetables that you wouldn't often see in a grocery store or even some farmers market, so it exposes people to the different varieties that are available to eat, and it also acts as a great way to educate people on how to prepare vegetables in more exciting ways, or how to eat fruits differently, to make sure that healthy eating is both more attainable and more enjoyable.
Let's talk compost.
Hey, right on. Composting here at the Forge Garden is a matter of pride. Let's get down to it. Here at the Forge, we like to have a balance of green compost and brown compost. Green compost is high in nitrogen.
Like coffee grounds or maybe kitchen scraps.
That's right. While brown compost is the stuff that's been dead a little longer.
Like dinosaurs.
Yeah, like dinosaurs. No, more like dead leaves. Anyway, it's the stuff that's high in carbon. It's very important to consistently monitor your compost. Having macro and microorganisms break down the organic material in the compost acts as a furnace, consuming carbon and letting off CO2. Hot compost can be good because it kills pathogens that might run rampant through the pile. But we make sure to not let it get too hot, watering it down and turning it every so often so that we keep it under a balmy 160 degrees Fahrenheit.
My name is Ana Beatriz Lemus, and I'm a senior environmental studies major. I think the workshops are like my favorite thing, leading the different workshops, because we have a high attendance rate for those, and they're really fun, like cheese making. But people like still see the value in growing their own vegetables. They're gonna want to incorporate it, like rooftop gardens. Like that has also been a thing that has like started.
So there you have it, folks. Thanks for joining us on our tour of the Forge Garden. We hope to see you out there soon, and thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of students who are becoming really interested in urban agriculture, and within the last 10 years it's grown dramatically. It's really becoming a budding field.
I'm back at the start. I've gone to my bed for one more song. Sharks in my head, yeah, they smell blood. I will run till I get back to you. I'm out in the yard. I'm thanking my stars for a
What
happy
is your least favorite thing about Catherine?
Oh.
The rains will come. I wait out for you.
Actually, more like straw.
Wait, was that in the
Oh,
script?
cat.
That's in the script.
It's called wildlife. Wildlife on set.
Wildlife on set. Wildlife on set.
Wildlife on set. Wildlife on set.
There goes. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Caroline, what are you?
But most importantly, these bees help pollinate and supply our crops here with the diaper. Take two. Life is good here at the Forge Garden as a bee. You get fed royal jelly as a youngster. That's envy of the gods. There are three types.
No one's ever been stung by a bee.
Bright as the colors that you